What the heck is... Oh, we gotta go check this out. I didn't notice that on the way in here. As I was coming out from shooting the last episode, hiking out there to Feather Falls, I noticed this old cemetery caught my eye across the street on my way out, and just had to check it out and share it with you guys. So let's go give it a walkthrough. I'll look it up and insert the name here because it went through those fires, so there's nothing to identify what the name of this cemetery is, but it's super cool looking. Let's go check it out. Pretty interesting old grave site here, graveyard, up on top of a hill like they used to do back in the day. They always did the graveyards, the cemeteries on top of a hill. There's some pretty cool ones on the coast too. Might have to do that as a video. Maybe this will be a short little video, and I'll make a bigger one and we'll go check out some of the old historic cemeteries. That could be cool. It went through the fire. They did a good job. It burned around it, it looks like, back in here. And then obviously, I mean, all the way around, they were able to fend the fire off. There's a little bit of burn mark under that tree. Oh, that one over there a little bit, but they definitely saved it. Let's go check this one out, see what the age is on that. Looks like that one says 1918. This is definitely the older section of the cemetery. This is, let's see, 1875, age 2 years 8 months. Oh, that was an infant. Robert Oliver. Looks like we got a old gate. It's open so we can actually go inside this one. Something tells me there's more than just these like 5 stones that are in here. It looks, oh yeah, looks like right in there might be one that's been broken off or buried, and that's yeah, blackberry bushes and stuff in there. Oh yeah, it just got buried. Can't see what it says. Actually, it looks like there's another one buried back in there. You can see the white marble sticking out. That's the one we already looked at. 1888. Zenas Whittier. Age 16 years. Wow. Tracy, another daughter. $1875, aged 1 year. Wow. I had to get close, sorry, so I could see that age 1 year. These are all children? Looking at them, I'm sure there's more buried in the ground cover here behind me, but yeah, there was something that went through this area or happened, because those were all kids. I guess the Merrill Whittier, 66 years old, so that might have been the mother, and then like probably 5 children. Wow, yeah. I'm not seeing any other than those 2 that were buried, but I'm sure that there's a few more in here, maybe. Wow, pretty crazy. Actually, looks like we've got some more over here. This might be, I'm thinking, the oldest part of the cemetery. 1880 right there to 1947. Lillian, 1876 to 1942. And then that one says Opal Hess, 33. And there's that one there too, the son. Daryl Edwards. April to May, wow. Didn't make it a month. Wow. And got this other little gated area. There's a couple small ones right inside the gate there. Got the bigger one over here. Mason, huh? Frank Wagner, 1882 is when he passed. 52 years old. Not sure. I can't really read that too well. Probably comes out better on the screen. $1869 when they passed. Looks like it says, is that 1 year? Looks like 6 months. Pauline Wagner, aged 45 years, passed away in 1897. Another really nice headstone. These old cemeteries are they're pretty neat. Kind of makes me think anyway. Start imagining how it could have been way back then in those days. What could have came through around the same time and wiped out all those young kids. That's crazy. I couldn't imagine. So nuts. Here's another old one here. Passed away in 1891, 56 years old. Still pretty young. A couple older ones here. 1886 to 63. That one I think says 1869. Yeah. I think this is part of the newer section over here. We got this one here. 1884. Well, these are older too, and I think these are all Native Americans. They're all uniform. They're all the same. That one you can't really read anymore, but oh yeah, Audiio, 1889 to 1949. You see they've all got the oak leaf and the acorn. A lot of them are got lichen probably from the tree, but there's a bunch out there, and they line up all the way down, even up here behind me. A bunch of them. Yeah, it's super cool that they were able to save this cemetery from those fires and have this area and save all these trees and everything, and all the native peoples buried here on their land and under these. Well, these are the smaller ones. The ones over here larger. They've been here for a good 100 years at least. Go ahead and check out a few more of these real quick. Really cool. Amazing how many there are. Huh. Let's check some more of these out. 1854 there. Let's go down over here. 1892. 1900, 1927, 1940. Here's some old ones that there's no markers, just some quartz marking those graves. It's a really nice bench to sit and just hang out. Got a little grinding rock and pestle there. Oh, this is a pretty recent one. That one says 1915. Yeah, let me know down in the comments. This was kind of just a spontaneous thing as I was coming off of that hike to Feather Falls and saw it across the street and just kind of caught my eye. Figured I'd come check it out. We'll walk up around here and look at these couple last few and hit the road. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys like this kind of video, checking stuff like this out. If so, I know where tons of historic and old cemeteries are. Some that are off the beaten path that most people probably don't even know exist. So yeah, we could check those out. Could be interesting. I like looking into all that old kind of stuff myself. So let me know. All right, y'all. Let's check the rest of these few real quick. So we've got Jack Wallace Gilbert Jr. Blackjack. Looks like this one's a unmarked. Definitely must have been a child though. Another unmarked one here. Piece of obsidian down there. Husband and wife. (1956 to 2014). That one's got a mortar and pestle at the end of it as well. Well, I think that's it there. It says just a real quick stop and check it out. And see if, like I said, if you guys like this kind of thing and want to see some other ones, I'll definitely go out and shoot them for you. It'd be fun. My wife would like that too. She, like me, enjoys checking out these old historic cemeteries and stuff. Any of that old stuff is just super intriguing. But all right, well, we'll see you on the next episode. Remember, the woods are for meandering. Let's get out there and meander together. See you on the next one.